Mike Mucha will take over as the new Neuqua Valley head wrestling coach, replacing the legendary Mick Rudiger, who has led the Wildcats wrestling program since it first started in 1997.
Coach Rudiger, he's an impressive guy, and you had mentioned that event he had for his last duel, and you get hundreds of people who, whose lives he's touched, and that was a special night, and it just gives you a lot of perspective of kind of what you want as your end goal to have that great of an impact on so many people. So definitely big shoes to fill.
But Mucha is certainly qualified to fill those shoes as a two-time state runner-up wrestler at Montini and an assistant coach at several high schools, including his 1 year at Neuqua Valley. That experience was only part of the reason why new Neuqua AD Brandon Atkins made Mucha his first hire.
Really his energy, his enthusiasm for the program, his enthusiasm to not only about wrestling, but coaching wrestling. Some of his already groundwork that he set with some of the feeder wrestling that's around Naperville, Aurora area. His connections that he already has with many of the wrestlers already at Neuqua.
One of those Neuqua wrestlers that Mucha has had a big impact on has been Dennis Murphy.
And it was just like an automatic, kind of connection between a coach and an athlete. And, it was a quick kind of like trust. I built some trust with him, and I loved having him as a coach and just learning new things from him. And I felt like there was a real cool bond I don't have with all my coaches. So I'm really excited that now he's the head coach.
And Mucha wants to get back to the glory days of Neuqua Valley wrestling, which includes 6 regional titles and 17 state medalists.
I want to reach that level that they've been at, for the most of the time the school has been in existence, and build on into a national top caliber program. But before that, we got a lot of work to do. We want to put guys, into the state tournament and on the podium, and have state champions, and have regional championship teams, conference championship teams. We want to do all that stuff.
But Mucha isn't focused on just winning.
So we want to, mold them into young men that are ready to go into the community and be family members, and into higher levels of education as people that are accountable and hardworking, and just have the tools to be leaders.
A new coach with big goals and the right mentality. For NSW, I'm Kamen Enchev.